Little People, Big World has been a staple on TLC since its inception back in 2006, and the show had many scandals in 2022. The series Little People, Big World has had 24 seasons and given viewers a peek into the life of the Roloffs. Over the years, it has matured from being about Matt and his family, with 3 of its members being little people and how they went about their lives on the farm. The show has changed since it started, and now includes Zach Roloff and his own family, and focuses on Matt and Amy Roloff's divorce. The selling of Roloff farms has been the main point of contention for a while now, and has led to some pretty heated issues. In January 2022, the farm had to deal with a fire in one of its old buildings. Matt shared that the fire was eventually controlled, thankfully, due to its up-to-date fire extinguishers. The Roloffs were also taken aback by some of Matt's choices over the course of the year, especially with regard to his family, the farm, and his relationship with Karen Chandler. Matt put the farm on sale, and not surprisingly, it didn't sell for the price he was asking for. Ultimately, he decided to put Roloff farms up for rent. At one point, Zach had always expressed his desire to own and run Roloff farms. At first, he thought there was an understanding with his parents. When Matt acquired Amy's portion of the farm, Zach tried to buy it off of him when it seemed Matt was ready to sell. But apparently, Matt claimed he could not give a competitive price. He also shared that his sons felt they were not in a position to acquire the farm individually. Zach retorted by calling out that Matt only wanted to control the narrative of the story beforehand, and said his sons did not want the farm. It is unclear whose side of the story is true when it comes to Zach and Matt's feud. It is quite arguable that Jeremy and Audrey Roloff, who aren't on LPBW anymore, received more backlash for their actions than the rest of the family members in 2022. Despite leaving the show years prior for privacy reasons, Jeremy and Audrey have not failed to post almost daily on social media about what is going on in their lives. Most of their updates have been met with negative opinions, especially from Audrey's end. The couple's decisions are constantly questioned, especially because their posts seem like a sham or a front. Amy voiced her displeasure several times over how Matt has decided to go about selling Roloff farms on Little People, Big World. She sold her portion in hopes that one or both of the twins would get to buy sizable chunks of Roloff farms. At first, Amy did not want to be put in the middle of Zach and Matt's feud. However, she eventually confronted Matt and said, "No, there are 93 acres for Matt Roloff. It's not part of the family anymore." In 2022, the Roloffs had many scandals, which will hopefully be put to rest in the new year.